Hey everyone, how are you doing? It's Jay here and welcome back to 7 Days to Die Alpha 19 Episode 4. So last night we defeated the Horde and I just went and dropped off what goodies we got from that. We didn't get a great deal of loot, but it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed the Horde night. It went a lot better than I was expecting. I did have a feeling that it was going to go wrong, but well, if you watched the last episode, it was quite the roller coaster, let's say. But today, we're not worrying about that. We're not worrying about building. We're not worrying about anything at all other than exploring. So, we are in this giant town, as you know, and I'm thirsty already, which is never a good start. But this is where we are. There's our home. There's a lot of this town we haven't explored, and I want to do a lot of exploring today. And you may notice as well that we kept the silencer in our storage box for a reason. I've put that silencer on my pistol today because today is going to be the first day where not only are we exploring during the day, we're going to be brave and we're going to try and stay out at night. So I'm going to have a quick look around this whole town, see if there's anything that immediately catches my eye. That church is a definite building that we want to be looting. There's a lot of stuff at the top, I believe, or at the bottom. I can't remember which way it is. So that could be an option for today. But what else have we got? We've got a fire station. I don't think there's a great deal of loot in there, or at least there never used to be. But we're just going to have a good look around and see what there is. But I want to test out my silencer. I haven't used it yet. It is pretty good. I mean, I've used silencers before. But another thing we're going to try and do today as well is we really need to get ourselves an engine. So while I'm running around, I'm going to see if I can take apart a few cars, see if we can find any engines, get that bike up and running because that'll be a lot easier for exploring. But I'm going to come back to you when I've found a building that I want us to explore. We just got an engine. We haven't even finished taking the car apart. We have got an engine. I'm over the moon with this. I was just about to cut away and I decided, you know what, there's going to be an awkward silence for a couple of seconds, but I'm going to leave this in because we have just found an engine on this very first car that we have taken apart. So that changes everything. I'm going to finish taking this car apart, then we're going to head back to the base, we're going to build ourselves a mini bike, and then we're going to do some motorbike exploring. Oh, I am very happy. This is the great way to start an episode. Mini bike is being crafted. It's going to take 1 minute and 12 seconds, which gives me just enough time to drop off some stuff. There's that cobblestone rocks that we didn't end up using in the previous Horde night, but as you can see here, we've got quite a lot of it, so we can use that for the next Horde. I'm just going to drop off some stuff and make sure that we get some water as well, because it is saying that we are thirsty. Probably should have done that before we started, but as luck would have it, we had to come back here anyway, so over the moon that bike is getting made. Also as well, just while we're waiting for that, someone asked me on Twitter, just to sort of give you a complete transparency, I guess, has there been any deaths off camera? And I will just go ahead and show you that there has been 0 deaths. No deaths so far off camera. Just so you're aware, everything that I do, even the stuff that isn't on camera, does get recorded. So if anything does happen to be needing to be shown like that, for example, if I do die off camera and anything like that happens, I will always pop back and show you. So rest assured, no deaths off camera. Hopefully we can continue that trend. But I'm going to go ahead and grab all of this gas, which look how much gas we've got. That's how many cars we've taken apart during the course of this trying to get a bike. It's took us a little while. But I think we're looking pretty good. How are we doing on food and water now? Surely we're good, right? Do you know what? Just to make sure, does that give us everything? We're going to celebrate our new bike with a meat stew. So, very, very happy today. This is a great start to the episode. And something else to add to my list of luck. There is the bike. Let's get this thing took outside. I am very, very excited because, like I said, stamina has been an issue for us running around this place. I could put some points into increasing the stamina, but I didn't really want to. I was hoping we'd have this, and there we go. Now all we need to do is put some gas into it, and we've still got a lot. So if you look at the amount of storage we've got in this as well now, we can carry so much stuff, so I'm not going to need that on me right now. I'm going to leave the bow in there as well with the arrows. I'll put my money in there. We'll put the extra gas in there. Look at all this storage we've got. Right, let's get on it. Can we go? Yeah, there we go. So we are off on our first mini bike adventure. Let's go and find a decent building for us to loot. I'll be right back when I've found one. Very happy. So I'm hoping that by zooming out on the map here, it gives you an idea of just the size of this place that we have got. Our little base in here. Obviously you can see where it says home over here. That's our little spot. There's a traders right next to it. And there's so many buildings here that we need to explore. Hopefully we'll get around to exploring all of them at some point. A lot of them are houses, but some of them are quite big, which leads me to believe there's going to be a fair amount of loot in there. And what's that? Beware dog, snack, pig man. That sounds that sounds interesting. I'm hoping they are separate things and it's not just one giant dog snack pigman, although part of me kind of wants to see what that would be like. But I think we're going to head back to the church. That seems to be the biggest point of reference that we have here for somewhere to loot. So I'm thinking that's going to be what we do. So you can see it just popping into distance on the right hand side. There obviously is our giant tower for if we ever get lost and we haven't got time to look at the map. That is where our base is. So I'm going to go ahead and get over to the church. I did say I want to do this episode through the night as well, so I'm going to be staying out through the night. We're doing no mining tonight. So usually a lot of these episodes that I do for the majority are going to be over the span of 2 days. Depending on how much loot we find in here and all that kind of stuff, this one might just be the 1 day, but we'll play that by ear for now. I'm not really too concerned. I have to keep an eye on how long the episodes are. So how do we get in here? There's a little entrance somewhere, right? That's cool. Is that jack-o'-lantern? Can I pick that up? Can I have that? I can. Nice. Okay, we're taking that home. Those barrels always disappoint me. They are just murky water. We definitely don't want any murky water. Right. Where is the entrance? This looks like the place we should be going in. Got the silenced pistol. Let's see if there's anyone waiting for us in the entrance lobby. Should we crouch? Probably should crouch. Also, I realised that, I mentioned that I've got the headlight. I didn't have that on at all during Horde Night, so I could have made the whole thing a little brighter and realised afterwards that I hadn't. That's on me. I don't think it really affected many things, but it is what it is. Right. We're just going to grab everything now. I don't need to be too worried about what loot we do and don't pick up anymore now that we've got that extra storage in the bike just outside. And as you can see at the top of the screen, the bike is always indicated on my little HUD there, so I know where it is. Oh crap, we fell through the floor immediately. I knew that was going to happen. I just didn't know it was going to happen right then and there, but not to worry. We have weapons now. We can be a little bit more reckless because we've got the ammo. So yeah, bring it on, zombies. I ain't afraid of you anymore. Okay, I am a little bit. I still don't want to die. Oh, and of course, I completely forgot. We've just noticed with the leveling up and we got the loot bag. We'll look at that in a minute. We have skill points to spend. I haven't spent them from the Horde Night. It says we have 3 skill points to spend now as well. So we'll definitely look into spending those at some point. Where we've got a wooden club and a stone axe. Maybe we should put them into our luck. Maybe we need to find some better loot, But anyway, let's keep exploring this place. I think I'm going to keep a lot of this stuff in at the moment. I've been kind of experimenting with what I want to do with the episodes, like what stuff I keep in and what stuff I take out. Of course, I always appreciate any feedback on that. What have we got here? Batter Up Volume 7 Metal Chain mod. Okay, that could be cool. And what's that? A Magnum Enforcer 3. Okay. Definitely going to be looking into making more weapons at some point. I believe in the last episode we got the schematic to make a pistol. Obviously the one we have at the minute is only level 1, but we could look into seeing if we can make a better one. But I'm happy enough that we have this. You've seen the how we got this in the last episode. I was very, very thrilled. Did I ever check that one? Yep, very thrilled that we finally got one. So I'm not going to complain about my level 1 pistol for now. Let's keep looking through this place. What's that? Bandolier mod? I believe that's so that we can either carry more ammo or we can reload faster. I can't remember which, but I believe it's something along those lines. Very useful. We can look into adding that at some point. I can hear people, but I don't know where they are. What's this? Shotgun Messiah. Okay. This is another reason I wanted to come here, because they do have a lot of... Oh, that's a good one. A lot of books to read, and I said previously that I wanted to find a bookstore. This is as good as a bookstore for me. There's going to be so much stuff in here. This one you can see we've already read it with the book being open, so we can sell that for 100 tokens. I might keep that for now. What's this? You find more water. That is never a bad thing to have more water. Always stay hydrated, people. That is a rule of life that we should all follow. I myself am guilty of not doing it as often as I should. But anyway, you didn't come to these videos for life advice. You came to these videos, hopefully, because you enjoy this game. Hopefully you're enjoying my playstyle. I try to keep things a little bit more laid back, if I'm honest. I'm a big fan of sort of YouTubers who are able to get their personality across without feeling the need to sort of shout and scream and stuff all that. I think it works for some people. I think it works for very few people, in my opinion. But the ones who do make it work are the pros at it. Where personally, I just like being a bit more chilled. I don't need anyone screaming in my ear while I'm watching a game. But I'm hoping that you are enjoying the stuff that I've been doing. This is probably the longest I've ever spoke without taking a breath. So I'm going to go ahead and have a quick look around this place, and I'll bring you back for some more interesting stuff. Okay, we are in the crypts of this building, and one thing that I always remember from playing this game before is coffins usually have a lot of bullets in them. I don't know why, but I'm not going to complain because the bullets we just found are for the gun that we're currently using, so hopefully we'll find a decent amount of ammo for this pistol. Yep, there's some more, and here comes a lady who wants to fight us. We seem to have woke up a few now, which is fine. That is okay. Like I say, I don't feel too bad now that we've got a pistol and stuff like that. We can run around and do some damage. And there we go, some more bullets. It seems to be the thing with places like this. I'm not too sure why, but I'm not going to complain to have more ammunition. I'll let you break that. I'll go ahead and kill your friends. Hope that's not a problem. You having a bit of trouble? Do you want me to give you a hand? There you go. Let's break it together. Teamwork. Go on. I was going to let you get the last hit. We haven't used this in a while. The sledgehammer was our go-to for the longest time. It's just easier with a gun, isn't it? But what have we got behind here? What were you protecting? You were protecting wine. Still no wine. Just murky water. Not happy. They keep promising me wine and not delivering. I don't even drink wine in real life, so I don't know why I'm too concerned. But what's this? Magnum ammo? So yeah, coffins just seemingly always full of bullets by the looks of things. People get buried with bullets. Is that a thing? What's this? Can make a baseball bat. Right, I'll keep looting coffins and then we'll be back in a bit. Seems like only yesterday we were luring zombies back one at a time and taking the swing with a sledgehammer. This is why I've wanted a pistol all this time. You just get the ability to be a little bit more brave, I suppose, or take a bit more risk than you usually would. There's more ammo as well. We're just finding so much ammo for this, and we also found another book to learn how to make a pistol. If needs be and I need to clear up some inventory space, I will do something with those. I'll just read them, because I believe you still get XP from them. But may as well, if you can sell it to the trader, you may as well, you know. Just get that extra coin. We've got another treasure map we can look at some point. We will do that. Not today though, I don't think. I think I've had my fill of treasure for the last couple of days. We had a treasure map in the last episode. We've still got a decent amount of coin. I think we've got around about 10,000. I think the trader gets reset again on day 10. So that's probably the next time we're going to be looking to buy anything from the trader. But I'm quite happy just kind of doing a bit of looting now. Like I say, as soon as you get a pistol, you do feel a bit more free to run around places. You don't feel as worried that you're going to die straight away, or at least I don't anyway. And are we back up to where we fell through? I feel like this is back up to where we initially came in. Maybe not this exact level. Oh, hello. Are they going to start dropping down? Alright, looks like we've got a bit of company. Can we bring them out here? Or is it just you jumping down? You're trying to break through instead of just jumping and attack me. Oops, shut the windows. Oh boy, where'd you come from? See? Wasn't panicked at all. Don't know what you're talking about. Working your way up this top bit is always quite precarious, but There's got to be something worth going up for, right? You got all these broken sets of stairs. Excuse me. Where the hell did she fall? Did she fall all the way to the bottom? I feel like she just glitched through the floor. Oh well, worry about her later. Right, what's up here? What were you hiding? Let's see if we can wake everybody up. There's a fella. Hey buddy. Do you know, I've often wondered about trying to do a playthrough on this game without guns. I know a lot of people have sort of ideas to keep the game fresh, and I for one am always trying to do that. Oh, we got our first crawly boy. Time to run. Get away. So I wonder how difficult it would be, or how far you could get in this game without having guns at all. Just working with bow and arrows, and crossbows maybe, dynamite and all that kind of stuff. I wonder how difficult that would be as a series. I wonder if anyone's gave that a go. Be curious to try it, but for now, I'm quite happy to just continue using this pistol. The XP is just stacking up right now. And I did say I wanted to wake everybody up. Considering I've got a silencer on this weapon, I'm certainly making a lot of noise, aren't I? Oh, he's running. Still not down, eh? I'd make that quick switch there because got myself in a bit of a trouble. Maybe I was thinking the pistol was too good. Anyway, I'm going to keep looting through this building, and hopefully we'll find the good stuff soon. I believe it's all the way at the top. So I've found a room with a ladder, and the light is usually an indication that there's something worth going up there for. We've got all these pictures of people staring at me and a safe. So, how many lockpicks have we got? We've got 15. Definitely should be enough to get into this safe. Sometimes you can get very lucky. They will open on the first go. I believe we've discussed that in the past. More often than not, though, like just there, it does take a little while to get into it. Now, there is an option to increase your luck with lockpicks in your skill points. It's not an option I've ever took, though, because I've never felt the need to, because you usually come across so many lockpicks, and eventually, I believe if you unlock the first level of that, you can craft your own. But yeah, 6 lockpicks isn't the end of the world. That's a terrible prize, but maybe it is worth looking into putting points in our luck. So why don't we look into that now? So that's the lockpick one I was referring to. This one, you can craft them better, and you have a better chance of using the lockpicks, and you can craft them. That might be something worth having a look at. But the Lucky Looter, this gives us a better chance of finding decent stuff. I'm going to put 1 point in that because our luck hasn't been particularly great with a lot of stuff. What else can we do? Intellect, better barter might be an option. We could look into making a motorbike. We've got the mini bike now, but then again we'd have to find another engine, so maybe that's not something worth looking at right now. Agility, I'm not too concerned about that at the minute. Let's have a look. Well insulated, the huntsman living off the land. What's that one? Harvest 2 items from wild or planted crops. That could be something we do at some point because I do want to have a farm. And then, do you know what? I'm normally against it, but I'm going to put 1 more point in encumbrance so we can open up a few more slots. I'm going to save the other point for now. I'm not really sure what I want to use it for. I'll have a look into those a little bit further. But let me just double check there's no more safes behind these pictures. Nothing. Sorry to break all those pictures for no reason, whoever they were. I'm sure they were lovely, but I'm going to keep going up and see what we can find, and I'll bring you back if we get anything worthwhile talking about. Another book we've already read. Never mind. I see you up there, bird. There you go. We're on the roof of the church right now, and we have to go across this rather precarious looking beam, but I want to take out these birds first because the last thing I want to be doing is trying to climb across this thing while I've got birds flying at me and trying to kill me, because the good stuff that we need is up there. So is that another one on the corner, or is it a leaf? I think it's a leaf. But this looks dangerous as hell. Can we jump it? Just about. I would hate to be in this position in real life because me and heights not the best friends, but let's just keep crawling around. I'm keeping crouched in case any birds do decide to pop out and jump at me. But this seems to be okay right now. Can we jump to that side? We can, and jump to the ladder. Perfect. Is there anyone up here waiting for us? There is not, but this is where all the good loot is. I'm going to close that just so I don't accidentally fall down. And let's open all this stuff on camera. What have we got? We've got some steroids. Steroids are never good for you, obviously, but it does help if you are over encumbered. The steroids will free up all your slots, so you don't need to worry about that anymore. We find a lot of blunderbuss in this game, I found. Another blunderbuss there. What's in this weapons bag? Another one. And a level 6 bow. At least the bows are getting better, I guess. I've lost track how many blunderbuss we have found now, though, during all of this playthrough. Maybe that's something I can go back and have a look and do like a little blunderbuss count at some point. Some more cans of spam. That's always appreciated. What have we got in the working stiffs toolbox? Steel tool parts are very handy to have. I will scrap these because we are going to need to keep a little bit of space. And then the big hardened chest. Let us have a look. What is our grand prize for scaling the top of this church? We've got a decent amount of ammo from down below. I swear if I get another blunderbuss I might cry, but come on, are we getting in with one lockpick? We did it with one. What have we got? Another blunderbuss, what a surprise. However, two very good things are on screen right now that I'm going to keep a hold of, and those are diamonds. We are going to need an auger at some point. An auger is used to help us mine. It mines a lot faster, and there is a way you can improve it with diamonds. So I think we need 3 altogether. So while not the best loot I've ever seen, the level 6 wooden club might be alright, I suppose. We've got a bit more ammo. This is actually not too bad. So I'm going to go ahead and grab all this stuff, and then we'll head back to Jen. I'll meet you when we get there. So we're back at the traders, and in my infinite wisdom to get here, I accidentally fell off the roof. I was so excited to get back to my bike, and we sprained our legs. So not the best starts. Now I'm going to go ahead and sell her the likes of these books that I say we've already read, so I'm not too worried about giving those up. We'll sell her the other blunderbuss as well. We may as well. I'm never going to use the steroids, so she can take those. She can have the sledgehammer. I don't think she'll buy the stone axes and wooden clubs, which is fine. We can scrap those down and use them for parts. We'll sell the silver nugget. 50, is that it? That doesn't seem very much. Military armor parts, yeah, fine. You can have those. That is pretty much all I want to sell her for now. I'm going to keep hold of the steel tool parts because we are going to need those for if we do get the ability to craft our own auger. I want to still see if we can find a book for that, but I'm just going to see what books she has for sale. What's that? Exploding arrows, not going to use those. Bar brawling, not going to worry about that. And a cigar boosts your strength, increase your barter ability, and make you look cool. Learn to craft cigars. Does she have a cigar for sale? Because we could do with buying one of those, actually. That would come in very handy. It gives you, like I say, a better bartering. So what about that magazine extender mod as well? That could be something we could... but our pistol's only level 1. Right. Not going to worry about that for now. I'll head back to base, drop off a bunch of stuff, and then I think we're going to go and visit a place that we spotted way back in episode 2. We got back home and we seem to have had a few visitors decide to swing by, and now might be a good time, once this guy's out the way at least, to see what this level 6 wooden club's like. Is it any good? Are you dead? Nope. I put the stone shovel back, not the stone shovel, sorry, the stone sledgehammer back, because I thought, well, maybe this one uses a little less stamina. I'm not sure if it's as good, but figured it might be worth giving it a try. And these guys just so happen to line up nicely outside my house to do that, but this is taking a little while. I'd rather just shoot them. There's another skill point. We'll use that at some point, but for now, get on the bike. We did say we were going to have a nighttime adventure, and I also mentioned that there was going to be a place that I wanted us to go to that we haven't been to since we first made our way to this town. I mentioned that there was a building that I'd never even seen before, and I can't remember exactly what it was called, but it was something to do with like clothing supplies or something like that. So we're going to go ahead and see if we can find it. I don't think it was too far from town, so I'll make my way there and I'll see you when we're there. So here we are, Savage Country, that was the name of the place. Never seen this place before in my life, no idea what's in it, never even seen anyone do it on a video. So I'm going to head in here, let's check what inventory space we have. I could dump some of this stuff off in the bike. I don't think I'm going to need my shovel, probably not going to need that iron. Chuck the bone knife in there as well, and the wood and the arrows, because I don't even have a bow on me. Why do I always carry arrows but never a bow? That's going to be one of the mysteries of me playing this game, I'd imagine. But let's go in, see what we've got. So this says something about guns at the back. This is the men's wear, women's wear. I just want to know how many zombies there is. See if we can wake them all up. Do you know what? Let's do that. Let's run through and see if we can wake everybody up. Hello, anyone back here? Hello? Oh, there's a lot of stuff back there. Hello? Is everyone awake? Good. Everyone want to meet me outside? Come on, wakey wakey. Maybe this wasn't the smartest move as it gets closer to night time, but nothing wrong with mixing it up a little bit, is there? Let's have a look. Got a few guys coming here. Bring on. Come on, bring it on. And let's see how many levels we can get from taking out these guys. Now the pistol itself isn't as strong as it would be with it having the silencer on it. However, I think we're doing alright. I don't think we need to worry too much about that. Although if I don't keep an eye on reloading, and this guy wasn't part of the crew, you just snuck in. God, my aim isn't the best. And I need to reload again. Is that guy dead? I think he is. We have flew through all the ammo here, so I'm hoping there's some ammo inside, but that's fine, this is what it's here for. And I think that's them all down. So hopefully we can loot this place in peace now, because like I say, it is getting late. I didn't want to be trapped inside with a load of them when they're all able to run around, because we are having a nighttime raid tonight. So let's have a good look around this place, see if we can find ourselves some fancy new clothes. It's officially nighttime and I can hear zombies nearby, so I do need to be a little bit more careful. So far, the whole point of this episode was just have a bit more fun, to be honest. Just kind of run around, be a bit reckless, and just see how we get on. And I think that we've been doing that quite alright. So there seems to be, there's a guy over there. Seems to be stuck on something. He's stuck on a mannequin, maybe. I think he's gone now. My aim is getting worse with this gun as the day goes on, which is fine. No guns as of yet. I haven't made my way that far across the place, and there's probably going to be a lot of this is just going to obviously get scrapped down to cloth, but cloth always comes in handy, especially for bandages and a bunch of other stuff that we're going to need, so I'm not really too concerned about that. I'll go ahead and put my headlamp on as well. And do you know what? Why not work our way towards this gun section, seeing as though we are burning through a bit of ammo now, and see if there are, in fact, any guns or weapons for us to take. What have we got in the gun rack? Would you believe it? Another blunderbuss. What a shock. What about on this equipment rack? Oh, leather chest armor. That's not great. I'll have the ammo though. What have you got for me? Right, do you know what? I'm going to go ahead and clear out some of these and make some space. So it sounds like we've woke up a whole bunch of people. I'm not sure exactly where they are, but oh, I can see a few of them now. Hopefully we've got the ammo to deal with them. Down you go. And this seems to be where all the good loot is. Now, I think there's more people either outside or further through this place. Oh, there's one waking up now. Hello. Did we disturb your sleep? You kind of fell there. That was a little embarrassing. But yeah, this seems to be where all the good loot is. So I'm going to break all this stuff open, see what we've got, and yeah, I'll let you know what that is. Oh, look, the back door's open, so if any is sneaking through, that could be a problem. But we're being risky today. Not going to worry too much. I'm going to break into all this stuff. Main chest is somewhat disappointing, to be honest. Maybe we need to see if we can find ourselves some lucky looter goggles. They're probably going to come in handy. But I suppose it's better than nothing. Blunderbuss, yet again. We seem to be just permanently finding those. What do they even scrap down to? Is it just iron? Because if that's the case, that's fine. That's not too bad. I'll scrap this kind of stuff as well and take the rest. But yeah, just thought I'd show you what was in that chest. I feel like this game has lured me onto the roof, and I'm not too sure why. There was a light pointing towards the ladder here. I'm a little worried about birds, as always, so I feel like I might crouch a little bit just to see if there are any birds on the roof, because I feel like we've got what loot would have been here. I mean, if there's more, I'm not going to turn it down. Just to give you a look, there wasn't anything particularly amazing, but food we can always use. The goldenrod flowers usually I'd throw away, but do you know what? I'm not really feeling that I need to at this moment in time. And a bunch of clothes that we will be using at some point as well, because I do want to get some more pocket mods and all that kind of stuff. But I'm a little wary as to why it made me come up here. So I figured I'd just kind of sneak around. I haven't seen any birds, which is a good sign. Let's be a little bit braver. Let's get on our feet. There's a guy over there. That's fine. Are you protecting something, friend? Are you even a zombie? Are you well and truly dead? You are. What happened? What was in your backpack? I'm so glad I came all the way up here for a can of cat food and some water. I'll take the drink. That's fine. Might have been dog food. Might have just read that wrong. Not a problem. There's a bird's nest, which makes me wary that there might be a bird. But I honestly don't know what the reason for coming up here would have been. Can't see any further loot. But it is what it is. I suppose, if nothing else, it's an experience, isn't it? And to be honest, this episode, like I say, I wanted to have a bit of a break from building, a bit of a break from sneaking around and all that kind of stuff. I thought I'd try and be a bit more reckless, just for sort of a bit more of a one-off, I guess. Tomorrow's episode will be back to essentially what we're going to do for the second Horde night. I've got a couple of ideas, none that I am absolutely stuck on as of yet, so we've still got some time to think about that. We need to find a spot to where we're going to put the second Horde night base, and yeah, we'll make some more plans, because I don't think wood and stone are going to cut it this time. We might have to upgrade, so we'll have a look to see what we can do there. But for the time being, that's going to be everything for this episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. That's always appreciated. Leave a comment below if you've got ideas for suggestions for Horde night. Any sort of base designs or things like that you want me to take a look at, or any ideas that we might be able to implement. Bearing in mind, I do plan on doing these Horde nights on a ground level, so coming up here and just hiding wouldn't be a thing for me. Not that I don't think anyone would suggest that anyway. But as well, if you're not subscribed, then go ahead and subscribe. It really does help out the channel, and I really would appreciate it if you could share this video with your friends as well. But for the time being, that is all I've got time for today. I hope you have a great day, and I will see you in the next episode. Take care.